more clarity on the Jameson Williams betting situation, and I'm kind of agreeing with y'all now that the facts are coming out about it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about what they said. Shout out to Mike, he sent it to me. Appreciate that. Mike always resourceful. I appreciate all y'all that send stuff to me, because if y'all don't send it, bro, like a lot of stuff I wouldn't even know about. I do my research, but so if you want to reach out or send something, Twitter is the fastest way. Instagram, I ain't on Facebook right now, so yeah, send it. If you got a question, I mean, you need somebody to listen real quick, you got a scenario, man, go ahead, man. I got you. Just let me know what it, let me know what it is. Now, don't be asking no wild shit, you know what I'm saying? Now, if it's about like placing a bet, I'm not no bookie, not a betting expert or nothing like that. I just give you my opinion. You take that at your own risk. Now, you got some relationship issues, I can just give you from my perspective what I do. Not saying that's what you should do, but hey, just from my perspective, homie did some shit. Hey, dude, every man got a code and got a principle. But yeah, man. So basically, Jameson Williams placed a bet on a team hotel on the road on a college football game. I think we had clarity on it being on a college football game. So we had that clarity. That wasn't nothing new, but we thought it was at the team facility. And credit to him, dude. I mean, he didn't really speak on it to reporters. And reporters has been trying to get, these guys to take the bait. Like they kept asking Jared Goff about the Jameson Williams and Lamar Jackson preference and stuff of that nature, and he didn't take the bait. He said, well, I like some of my receivers, but I love J-Mo. I'm cool with him like Lamar Jackson. That's what you get with a true team leader. And somebody who a veteran and knew how to handle it. Somebody young and immature, that's why it's very important your quarterback have a level of maturity by the time he gets to the NFL. But somebody that's less mature or having a bad day would have been like, well, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, damn, Now that breaks up the whole momentum they had going through the offseason, and it breaks up the continuity before they get a chance to really build any. That's how you answer questions, bro. Like real talk, man, that's what you do. Jameson handled when they asked, do they grill them about the bet? And he let the facts come out. The facts come out. Now, 6 games was steep as hell. And for y'all that want to be professional, want to be in business, want to make it in corporate and capitalistic America, no matter if you want to work a 9 to 5 or you want to run a 9 to 5, you always got to remain professional. Always. Especially women. Don't forget that. It's an all-around game. You always want to remain professional with your kids. Sometimes you got to get out of character. That's the only way they understand. But just for a second, for your kids. But you always got to remain under control in business life. Everybody gonna respect that. They might not like it, but they gonna respect it. But nonetheless, so let's unpack this. I think it was 3 days before a game at a team hotel. So since it was a team hotel, he got a 6-game suspension. Now, had he bet on the NFL football game, he probably would have got the season. So a lot of fans were saying, well, why did Jameson only get 6 and everybody else got a year? They got a full season. Well, apparently they got a full season because I'm just guessing. Allegedly, they probably bet on an NFL football game. So imagine had he bet at the team facility, that probably would have been like 8-10 games. So yeah, you don't really want to appeal the establishment in the NFL because they gonna make you pay regardless. So you might as well just take the suspension on the chin, do what you can do to stay in shape, and build continuity with the quarterback and all line and the receivers, and just do it that way. Just take it on the chin. In reality, he probably should have been fined. Next time, then, lengthy suspension. But just because he placed the bet in the team facility is wild to me. At the team hotel on a college football game is wild. But guess what? If it's in the rule books, it's your job to protect your job on the job and know everything about your job. That's why they give you the rule book. Most people throw it away. They get wrongfully terminated or they get wrongfully suspended. And that's where a lot of the union shops come into play at, because in the union shop, they know what's up. First thing the union steward like, oh, I know this, that, and the third. If he don't know it, I done seen people be late. I done seen people be late as hell, and like 20,000 late times, and they get their job back. It's some type of loophole. Sometimes it's a deal that can be swapped, but I'm not gonna get into that. But it's some type of loophole. Like Big L say, he said, I got a crime record longer than Manute Bowl. Every time I get jammed, my lawyer found a loophole. Ugh. Rest in power. Ugh. That's when they was rapping. You know, I sure wish they got him and Styles P on camera battling, just off the rip. I wish they got that. But unfortunately, back in the day, it wasn't no cameras like that. We only got Jadakiss the witness. But yeah, that's totally wrong, man. I can see if they find them a game check. I couldn't even say a whole game, bruh, for that. But it's your job to know all the rules. When you get that handbook and they have you sign off on that handbook, and you know your union weak as hell in the NFL. Because if his union was about shit, they'd be fighting this tooth and nail. He wouldn't have to fight. The union should be coming out fighting against this, fight for him. But you pay your union dues for no reason. Because the union in bed with the NFL. The NFL owners control everything. They control both sides of the board. That's like playing trouble in a Monopoly, but one person owns all the pieces on the board. I mean, all the playable pieces on the board. They the shoe, they the hat, they everything. Like, what fun is that, bro? You playing by yourself and playing every position. It's no competition. And they want to keep it that way. When they say, well, we got a minority problem in the front office and coaches, that's because they would like to keep it that way. They don't want to change. When you got a whole bunch of billionaires and all of them, 60, 70, 80 years old, ain't no change coming. Ain't no Obama coming through there. Ain't no change coming. Because they wanted change. When the Broncos went up for sale, they would have sold it to somebody that's black. They don't want change. My thing is, why not just turn in here? Why cut me off and cut through the parking lot, bruh? People cannot. It's the worst you go through. I need to stop complaining about driving. Because they are freaking idiots, bruh. If you want a parking space so bad, just turn into the right one. People is lazy. How you come to the gym and you lazy? That's my number one thing. How you come to the gym and you lazy? That's my $1 million question. That's all that I'm asking. Boy, but the Jameson Williams got a raw deal. That's what I would say. He got a super duper raw deal. And I 100% don't agree with it. And at the end of the day, I got a lot of tough love growing up from both men and women. I will say that, right? And tough love is knowing you gotta have some responsibility. And while Jameson Williams doing what he doing, getting ready, he should be reading that handbook. To be honest, with his situation, bro, he should be the team union steward. He should be the go-to. Oh, this is what you can and can't. Oh, you can't do that. Hey, yo, you can't do this. You can't do that. He should be that guy. He should be that guy. Situations make you that way. That's why guys go to the pen and you be like, well, I was able to save myself, like Freeway Rick Ross, T Grizzly. I was able to save myself because I started reading the law myself. Can't nobody save your ass like you. I'm gonna continue to say that. Can't nobody save that ass like you could save it. Pause. So he should be very, especially with that time off, he should be very familiar with the handbook. Very familiar with the handbook. He should be leading the team. When somebody say, well, can I do this? No, rule 5 at point A, B, you can't do that. Don't do it. So, thumbs the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link tree, follow me on TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, New Piston Podcast Hub. Go rate me on the podcast, support it. Subscribe to it on Spotify, and then y'all listen. Then I'll be able to open up more avenues. Support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. All this in link tree in the description. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Peace.